friend. Hashtag, it's okay not to be okay. Hashtag, heartbroken. Hashtag, mental health matters. Hashtag, relatable. You guys, I don't understand why you all would just assume I'm just setting up my camera to film myself crying for attention. How dare you believe I'm fishing for sympathy points that the first thing I do every time I'm sad is edit TikTok videos of myself pissing and moaning to the same douchey Billie Eilish piano dinging on repeat. That was a very raw and authentic moment of me and myself, and it took a lot of bravery for me to open up to you all about me and myself and my feelings and my trauma and myself. And if you don't applaud my vulnerability, then you're just toxic and part of the problem. Here, take a butt wipe and scrape it off. You're watching Woke of the Week with MRC-TV and Culture. I'm your host and DEI therapist, Justine Brooke Murray. There's a reason my show is spelled Woke of the Week. In the name of taking down unfair and unattainable social norms, we've allowed the weakest and most unhappy members of our society to take the rest of us down with them.
I'm not happy. I'm not happy.
Misery needs company, so why not make everyone else miserable? That's why our institutions and pop culture have re-educated us to believe looking on the positive side is toxic.
Toxic positivity looks like this. Telling someone who's suffering to focus on the positive.
Better to just wallow in self-pity and treat everyone in your orbit like your therapist.
I'm having a serious mental breakdown. I've been snot crying for 10, 15 minutes.
Remember the good old days when polite society, even rude society, did not tolerate mental breakdowns in public? Blubbering in front of people used to be embarrassing, and rightfully so. But now, with the help of social media, it's not only cool to lose our collective crap, it's encouraged. If you're an Instagram girl like me, you've probably heard the same whiny cliche over again.
That Instagram and social media is a highlight reel.
I don't see a problem with that. In fact, that was the whole point of Instagram. It was originally intended to be a place for everyday people to flaunt their most special travel destinations and escape from reality for a bit. We used to be inspired to display beauty, adventure, our best moments, and our best selves. But thanks to a wave of increasingly self-absorbed and bitter me-skites getting butthurt seeing others succeed, now we're tripping over ourselves to flaunt our worst. Every app is now a platform to air our dirty laundry, to bitch and moan about our lives of spinelessness, like wallowing on the floor in your fuzzy pajamas.
You know what I'm gonna get you next Christmas? A big wooden cross. So every time you feel unappreciated for all your sacrifices, you can climb on up and nail yourself to it.
Watch this girl post a video of herself hitting stuff because her friend bailed on girls' night. Yeah, I wonder why she doesn't want to hang out with you. Try posting this to your dating profile. Gee, have you tried not being a whiny a-hole? What better way to convince your ex to get back with you than by pulling your hoodie over your head and screaming like a wacko to the tune of tinny spa music? What the is there to keep on fighting for? Hey, life could be worse. You could be misgendered.
I was just trying to shop at HEB and I had my dog in the cart and they told me that I can't have him in the cart. I can't even shop at the grocery store down the street from my house without being harassed by people who come and misgender me.
Taking a video of yourself having emotional diarrhea will surely help your man make up his mind. This male feminist with the username emotionsinlife.insta thinks he'll get women if he posts himself yelling at your hypothetical ex.
People think that girl's so strong, but I don't think you get it. She's losing herself, bit by bit, every day, and no one even knows.
But for those strong and independent boss ladies who don't need a man, why not pay $4,000 to join a retreat of emotional blowholing by participating in this uncaged chimp show? Right now, I feel! What do you feel?
What a bunch of ass.
It's all fun and screaming until someone loses an eye. And where do you even find those sticks conveniently placed in the woods? Jesus, even your emotional poop storms are contrived setups, just like the media you subscribe to. Not too long ago, when I was a pageant girl and even pageants went woke, our leadership instructed us to stop posting pretty crown pics and instead to keep it real. That meant diving into a victim mantra, getting all the girls to post pictures of ourselves all weepy and upset. I kid you not. So instead of a bunch of giggling blondes preaching world peace, we were transformed into slobbering, screeching banshees berating the world for ignoring our meaningless kvetching and explosive verbal flatulence. Victim influencers, quite literally professional victims, are celebrated because they are anti-happy, the lowest form of failure, and sniveling backstabbers. Normal people who think broadcasting your booger-blowing breakdown is weird are gaslit into going along because we have no idea what battles they're fighting alone. Except her battles are now the entire internet's battles. If you dare respond to their public display of despair without anything other than thunderous applause, expect the social media mob to send hundreds of self-identified therapists to berate you for not understanding their struggles.
She's f***ing struggling. She's done.
Like the struggles of this ungrateful 20-something-year-old congratulating herself for being a pretty crier.
If I have nothing to be grateful for, it's the fact that I'm a pretty crier. Like, that's the one thing I'll be grateful for the rest of my life. Because boy, do I cry a lot.
I look ugly. No, I don't. I don't really look ugly. No.
You're an ugly crier, but that's okay.
No, I'm not really an ugly crier.
Okay, maybe just
No. This is my makeup. I still look pretty good.
That wraps today's episode. Make sure you tune into my show every week where I bring you the left's most insane moments and expose their latest attempts to weaken the West. Then hit the like on YouTube, plus on Rumble. Follow us on social media, comment below what you think, and don't cave to the leftist media agenda. If you like the work we do here at MRC, please consider donating at mrc.org/donate. It's the best way to help our movement. Thanks for joining us.